Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with some more Digimon ReArise, and today I got a weekly PvP analysis video. I kind of want to talk about the week prior, how it kind of went, for future references, and about this upcoming week that's coming up. This was the team I used. I feel like this is pretty standard, like strong team. Um, and this week is not going to do as well, but because there's going to be so much tank. I did try using the tank team, and it was kind of good and bad. Like, yeah, I could tank so much, but battles took so long, and I kind of went against a mirror match, and it was one of those things where it just stalled for a long time. So for this upcoming week, like, yeah, I don't think full tenacious team is a good idea. You have to mix it around with a powerhouse. This is a team I haven't used. I think I only used it twice, because I've been testing different teams. But I kind of went with this only Minervamon, only because it's not gonna do as much damage as it did last week, but only because it nullifies statuses. I noticed that, like, I think I went against a Hyandromon, and then out of nowhere it just stunned most of my Digimon, so that was pretty annoying. So I figured I'm gonna do that. I know Alphamon does it and his too, but I just kind of wanted to test out damage between Alphamon and Omegamon, just to kind of try it out. But even though my Omegamon has 101 damage, against another team that has an Omegamon, and against I don't know, I forgot what other Digimon, it really hurt my Alphamon, even though it has such high block. So I'm not sure. I think I need to pump him up with some more HP. I don't want to use what is it called? War Growlmon? Yeah, War Growlmon. I don't want to use him. But that's the main reason Minervamon's in my team, though, for the skill lock and also the statuses. That's pretty good. The only one tenacious Digimon that, like, on his skill that, like, nullifies statuses is what's his name? Kaiser Greymon. But I don't have him. I didn't really get a chance to summon for him. I didn't go too deep into it. And then another option is Ophanimon, but I haven't tried the Ophanimon and a healer. But the thing is that they're not being boosted, so they might not be the strongest. They're going to be the weaker points of the team. Doesn't mean they're weak. Just, I want to test other ways. So there's a problem with that. I might go use Gonko more, though. We'll see. I'm still testing out different options. But you definitely need something that could do a lot more damage. This is my whole gimmick, was to try to skill lock as much as I can. Doesn't work out as well as on paper it seems. But, yeah. What else was I going to mention? Yeah, this is the other team I was thinking about using. Grand Quagamon for your opponent team gives 20% defense. This one lowers their defense by the same. They're probably going to be pumped up with block. I decided to put him to give block. Him for just HP. Growlmon for HP. Him as my main hitter. And also Galamon, just because his sub skill takes away statuses. Buffs, I mean. Which that could come in handy. And also it pumps up by 30%. So even though it increases your attack by 30%, and your opponent's already defense is pumped up by 30%. So the whole gimmick of this team is that to cancel out all the boosts that they can have, and hopefully I outpower them. But the only problem with this team is, again, a team that uses Omegamon, and that might counter it a lot. I'm trying to find a more stable way to get 28 points. Nonetheless, I think this team will also do good, though, just because it cancels out so much. But I'm going to go with Tenacious. I'm going to go with something safe. I might use one more Tenacious Digimon in my team. I don't know which one. I do want to use Gonko. I really do. I'm very pro Gonkomon. But this is the team I've been using. I kind of want to talk about certain things, but let's go in to the trends first. I'll mention it once I get there. As you guys can see, last week, this is the very popular team. If you guys didn't have the number 2 to 6, you probably used Omegamon. If you didn't have any one of those, you probably supplemented with Omegamon. Or if you didn't have the bunnies, use Omegamon with something else. Excamon, I feel like it didn't. I feel like it did a lot better than I thought it would be, honestly. It did tank. It did, that was good. But against my Deft team, it didn't do too much damage. Against Brave Digimon, yeah, it does damage, but against them, it didn't feel like it did much. So there's the only problem. It did tank though, so I did have to use, I think it was Terriermons. Yeah, it lowers defense. That was every time I saw Excamon, I made sure I used that to like one hit KO it. But it usually tanked my Gaiomon or Lilithmon, so there's that. Galamon did go down, so there's that. Grand Quagamon wasn't really needed. I feel like there was a lot better options than Grand Quagamon, so but he is a good option nonetheless. The 20 defense does help. And talking about defense and what's going on, I didn't want to go to too much deep discussion about Imperialmon fighter mode, but guys, he's not good. Don't summon for him. If you guys are using him, yeah, use him because you already have him. But the dealing damage to a Megamon's not that bad of a deal. Like, it's not a big deal because you could clear it using your other moves. Not only that, Minervamon's supposed to be a Digimon that is known for doing damage, and this one is known for being a tank because it's tenacious. However, if Lilithmon on a normal day can't like really, a lot of people feel like it can't really kill an Omegamon except for during the Deft week. It just does some damage. This one's not gonna be known for doing damage. If it does so well right now, it's literally because it's getting boosted because they're boosting all the new Digimon just to make it like, oh yeah, I gotta summon for the new Digimon. That's how their idea of marketing is working right now. Not only that, it's also gonna be Tenacious Week, so he's gonna be seen a lot stronger, a lot tankier than he is. However, I will add a video, like a small clip of a match I did later on when I went against one and then he actually hit my Omegamon. It didn't really do much. It would be a big deal, honestly, if it hit and it cleared it, but it just penetrates it. So it means that, yeah, okay, it kills like half its health, but now other Digimons can't harm it still because it still has a limit. So that's where it gets a little tricky. I know people talk about helping calm Digimon in the future, but it gives power resistance only to calm. For that, you need to have, calm Digimons to benefit from it. But you're gonna have Omegamon. You're gonna have other, if you guys didn't have Omegamon, I guess didn't summon for it. But you guys are gonna have other types of Digimons. That's my point. For that, something more generic like Grand Quagamon, everybody benefits from it. I know it has a 50% of its own defense, but at least this one gives you a chance to mix and match your team even more. Like, let's say I want to throw in a strong Deft Digimon that comes out. You could throw that in there and, now it gets boosted by it. Let's say you put in a healer because you feel like you need a healer or Magnetramon. Well, Grand Quagamon now puts up a little defense for your healer versus Imperial Dramon is not going to do much. And in the subscale, it doesn't even really do much. It increases crit. Crit is better like in passive or in plugin, so it's not the best option, honestly. And it's like, again, it's only going to increase the crit of, like, let's say you put him with an All-Force. Well, All-Force is going to attack first, and then you activate his sub-skill. Well, now you can only activate his, the main skill is already activated. Like, you don't need crit no more. So, he's not good. I can't stress that enough. However, every Digimon, every character in every game can potentially have its use one way or another. He's not the most optimal. It's better if you're like a fan of him. I understand why you summon, but there's gonna be other versions of him that could be better. So this is rather wait. All-Force is only gonna be strong. The reason people used All-Force last week, I think, is because they didn't have a good Deft team, or just to be first. But it didn't feel like it did much. I did try it. Justice Mon. If you guys are new, save up and get them. It'll help you during Def Week. Just because that 15% in the HP boost is really good. Noble Pumpkinmon's free. I kind of wish I would have summoned for Valkyriemon now, but oh well. It's pretty good. It shines more because of Def Week, and it takes away DLT's crit. Even Underworld, like, this starting to seem more appealing to me, but I didn't get her, so now I don't have her. Metal Garurumon seems really good, especially because it lowers power. I did a whole video on which ones to use, but these are pretty good. Alphamon went down. I think he'll be more Brave Week. Other weeks he might not really be present. But yeah, Poop Bomb keeps going up 1% to 3% to 1%, so back and forth. Magna Garurumon, like I said, it was a skippable banner. What does it do? It does more damage to Brave Digimon. Who knows? Maybe Brave Week it might do a little bit more, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Doing more damage to Brave. It penetrates Omega. I think what is it, Gallantmon, but not a lot of people use Gallantmon for PvP, so that's why he's not that great. Yikes, you know. Metal Seadramon. In this week, I don't think he should be really used. I get it that he lowers your opponent's block, but you kind of want to build up your defenses better, you know? 20% block is not such a big deal, honestly. If you're using Gankomon, let's see, I think in the bottom. Yeah, he was all the way in the bottom. Yikes. Gankomon gives you 30% boost. That means that they still have at least a 10% boost. You're better off using Gankomon yourself. And he boosts up defenses and then does a weak sub skill, so it's not very good. You're better off trying to get Gankomon again from the shop. It gives you tech resistance and a power resistance in its other skill. You can use it at your leisure. It's a lot better option, especially for free to play players. Like I said, talked about Crit 2. He's better than what's his name, in my opinion. For a calm week, I'd rather use Slayer Dramon than Imperial Dramon fighter mode. So there's that. And talking about, like, this was supposed to be a Deft killer, guys. Look, that's the main reason, like, I guess what appeals for him. He nullifies statuses, but everybody, all the Digimons have, like, a lot of Brave Digimons have that ability. And it does more damage to Deft Digimons. And look what rank he got, 18. It could be that people didn't get a chance to summon, but I've seen so many, like, people summon for him. Like, you know, the Reddits, the Discord, and all that, right? Facebook, and yeah, he wasn't even that relevant. So if he's not relevant during Deft week, he's not going to be a big deal during other weeks. Let's say you use him during Brave week. Okay, let's see, what does he do? Decrease 2 enemies attack, increases his power. Yeah, he might hit a little hard, but blinds, but that's not really a big deal. But there's not going to be really much Deft Digimon relevant on Brave Week, because people are going to stack their team with a whole Brave team, so full of just Brave Digimon. So he's not good. He's not going to be that good. Even if you think, oh, maybe later on a strong Deft Digimon's going to come out. Think about it, guys. There's already the strong Digimons that there are now, and he wasn't even used. So if stronger Digimons are used, he's even less relevant, you know? Like, so, yeah, the banner's not good. I like them. And part of me truly wants to summon just to get them, just because I do like them, but they're not that good. I rather save for, like, because I feel like more stronger Digimon or more helpful Digimon are coming soon. If you summon for it and you like them, then good. I'm not downplaying that. That's one thing, but it's also scary to put too many gems into these two characters, just because you'll be struggling to get more gems later. That's how it kind of feels. But yeah, that's kind of my opinions and what's going on with what happened last week and what's happening this week. All right, I'm going to play the match now. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope it helped. Remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.